This box is in fucking shoddy condition. I will say it's not. This is my new Ikea chair, the Ikea Markus. I got the Ikea Jafrasher. I don't really know how to say it, but I returned it. I didn't like it in the end. I noticed the seat cushion on it was deforming to the shape of my legs within like a few weeks, and I was worried about this long-term survivability. But yeah, look at this box is. I was worried like carrying it up my stairs. I thought it just just implode on itself, like over here. Oh, yeah. So hopefully, like, I need this box. If I don't like this chair, I need it so I can return it. But this box is not doing so hot. I've grass shit on me because I carried the bottom of it. Yeah, I'm already a little worried about my chair. So this chair, it was about like $210 with shipping. Sorry, no, it was like $220 with shipping and taxes. $10 for shipping, and then taxes were another $10 or so. So I need to open this without completely destroying it, but I really do want the box. Like when I got an IKEA chair, I think I got my last chair I think it was around like December or January. I got my first IKEA chair, and it was really good. But then for some reason, like the first time I ever actually saved the box or something. That's the first time I ever returned something when I ordered online. Well, no, that's a lie. I bought. What is it? I bought Sperry's from Amazon. They're pretty nice. But I returned them a bunch. I returned like 3 pairs because I never could get the right size. And this was my first time ever ordering shoes online. And that was a bit of a mess. Oh, but my old chair, just a chair from Staples, it's like $150, I think. Pretty solid. It's mesh top, just like cloth bottom. The thing is, there's no back support at all. It's just pure brick house supporting myself. And after like 5 years of using it, my lower back is starting to hurt a little bit. So I was looking for a chair that had a little bit more lower back support. And ooh, it's heavy. So yeah, I was looking at some Herman Millers that are on Craigslist. They're the Overwatch League chairs. They're fucking phenomenal, apparently. But you're not gonna see this down here, are you? But they're a pretty penny. So I was looking at Craigslist, and there were some near me. I live in Maine, by the way. Not many Herman Miller chairs near here, but there were a couple. I messaged them. I didn't get any responses back. Oh, another thing. This is a rare video wearing glasses. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I didn't feel like putting my contacts in, alright? So stuff like that happens. And now you're gonna see it's gonna be an unboxing, building, fast forwarded, and then you'll see my review at the end after I've used it for the rest of the day. So there'll probably be like maybe I'll get this up like Monday, Sunday. So right now this is Friday afternoon. Just woke up like an hour ago. And now I won't bore you with the rest of this. I'll just speed it up starting now. I lied, no fast forward of the build because it took so long. It would have added 10 minutes to the video. Alright, so I better see it a little bit down here. Right up. This hole right here, the bottom isn't properly aligned with it. So I'm going to go through this this cloth on the bottom a little bit. It's a little disappointing. You can see it pretty well right there. See how the hole doesn't line up completely. It looks like that's the only one for the most part. These holes in the top here don't seem like they line up perfectly either, but I think it's enough where it's not like it's not gonna work, probably. So I'll get back to it. We're done. 36 minutes and 35 seconds. So, one thing I don't do with my chairs is I don't use the armrest on the side. If you saw, I threw them back in the box. I don't need them. I don't really want them. I'm trying out everything with the chair. So I can just like rest like this. That's pretty nice. I was always well, I think it's just easier to show you. Like with this chair, you might be able to see it better. I'm like stuck in this position. If I do this, I have to be forcefully like pushing with my back. I can't. There's no like. Well, it kind of is. Like it can stay like this, but the back is already so uncomfortable. It hurts your lower back to have it in any position. The sides just straight up, and now I'm just like, like using the core. But this one, yeah, you can see it. See, there's some lower back support. There's just like a giant fucking cushion. Now the one thing with this chair, which I wasn't sure if it was gonna work or not, is this isn't movable. So I have to already be the height for it. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to test. Because right now, when it's leaning back, it's kind of like right here. That's like a little too low. I don't know if it's just like this, but I wouldn't really care as long as my lower back. Like if I get really like comfy in here, it's kind of like at the perfect spot. And, just like sit back, throw the legs up. Nice blonde legs. They look like they're hairless, right? They're not. They're blonde. So you look closely. Let's get this back up. And they also kind of go lower. So, okay, reset. It's actually like I'm gonna go beat some kids up online. Hey, it's me, Terminator XX69, ready for duty. So now I have to get a good height. So one thing I've always had problems with my chairs, I used to run them at the maximum height, and chairs aren't meant to really be at the maximum height always. They start sinking a little bit. Or maybe it's not, they just sink in general. And it's just, I'm on like, alright. So now, this is more like, this chair feels comfy. Like the seat is firm, but I'm already used to, my old chair over here, it's 5 years old. The seat, like, it was like this thick. It's down to like here. I'm basically like sitting on the board. Now, I'll use this rest of the day, and then I'll get back to you guys, if I like it or not, if I'm feeling any lower back pain with it, etc. So for example, I'm 5'11", and yeah, 5'11". That sounded way funnier after. I mean, with shoes, you could say I'm 6 feet, but we gotta be honest here in this channel. This is the Vita Coco, the Victor Cocaine channel. We only support honesty here. So there's also there's a knob right here. What does this do? Hold on, what does this knob do? There's I just put my leg back and I hit a giant knob below. So this adds resistance to lean back or not. I believe. I think it's locked in place right now. Oh, I'm not really leaning back much or not. Well, maybe it's because I had it locked in place. I did. Okay, try this again. Oh yeah, that's a huge difference. So like, just like a tiny bit of effort, I'm like fucking falling backwards. And then if I twist the knob the other way in the bottom, oh, this is a pretty hefty knob. It's like Ever seen one of those child-proof knobs where you have to like press the things on both sides? It's full plastic. Those are kind of hard to do. Alright, so then it's a little harder. I kind of want it like... Honestly, I don't really want to... I'm so used to sitting straight up. I don't really want to move. Well, that's interesting. And yeah, all that's left to do is test it. Later. Okay, so ending results of the chair. How is it? How does it feel after a few days of use? See it all functioning still. Hasn't broken. That's great. So it's been 3 days now since I first sat in this chair and built it. That was Friday afternoon. Now it's Monday afternoon. I was gonna make this sooner, but I couldn't. I didn't have like my full thoughts yet, and now I do. So originally when I got this and I sat in it that first day, it was really awkward. I don't know if it's just I wasn't used to sitting in it, but it just everything just felt wrong, and I actually got my old chair out and sat in it for like the rest of the day because it just felt so off. I don't know why. Like I was like sitting in it and I just didn't have everything adjusted properly. Like my lower back was still hurting, and I was starting to have thoughts. Maybe this chair isn't for me. Maybe I'm not the right size. I'm 5'11". I know I have a longer torso than legs, definitely. So I was thinking maybe the lower back's lumbar support it's not in the right spot just because of my body type. And then I sat in it the next day on Saturday and the whole day, and it was pretty fine. And I sat on a Sunday and it was pretty fine. And now it's Monday and it's still fine. So I don't have any complaints with this chair as long as I sit in it properly, like this. Like if I sit in it properly, I'm fine. I like just sitting it like with this locked, but I can unlock it, push it back, do whatever I want. Like I can sit like this if I want to, fine, leaning back. But I don't. That's not how I prefer sitting it. I just like sitting up. That's just my preference. Also, I think I've said this. I don't have the armchairs on it. No armchairs, side arms. So I can't tell you anything about that. I just don't use them. They didn't look that comfortable though. It just looked like it was like kind of like a frame, and they're plastic. So like if I really rest my arms there for a while, might not feel the best. And they don't really adjust. I feel like they'd just be too low for me, or they'd hit my desk. My desk is I can just show you. Like my desk, like my leg is basically like hugging my desk. I feel like it would hit this. I wouldn't be able to like get in all the way. So that's it. I recommend this chair to anyone who's looking for a computer chair that's not, more than $200. It's kind of weird to say. Like I think of $200 is a lot of money, but you compare it to like computer chairs. That's like I think like medium line, like average. Like you can go to Staples and buy like $100 chair, but really it's usually the Staples chairs are like the big puffy ones. So I think it's a good chair. Ikea Markus, solid. It's comfy. The back lets me breathe. The bottom, I mean, it's not a mesh bottom, right? So it doesn't matter what the bottom is. If you sit in it all day and it's summer, your bottom's gonna be hot. It just happens. It's not. So like my butt, it can get hot after sitting this all day, but it's summertime. I don't have an AC running. That's just that no chair fixes this. The back is nice though, it's mesh. That'll be it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.